It's another year.
Good job.
Well, I'll start over now. Well, it's that time again. It's my yearly Christmas Eve vlog. And as you might notice, the first time, this is the 7th one I've done.
Yep, and I got a nice invitation to join him in it, yeah.
Right? Yeah, there's two reasons for that. One, because Steph and I have been together for 2 years now, so that's 3 of these videos. So another, like we watched last year's, you were in the other room wrapping gifts, and I think even the year before that you were downstairs wrapping gifts.
Yeah. I procrastinate.
So the other reason, as you might notice, a change of scenery, as well as a change of light, because I always do this on Christmas Eve. It's Christmas Eve here, however it's not Christmas Eve here.
Yeah, no.
And
it's Christmas Eve where we live.
Right? So technically I'm doing this at the same time I do every year, in America.
Yeah.
But we're not in America. We're actually in America. We're in Japan.
Yes.
Specifically, we're in Sendai, Japan. Yes. Izumi-chu.
In Izumi-chuo, which is a suburb of Sendai.
So why don't you tell myself, because I'm the only one that watches these, and maybe you next year, why we're here.
Well, I've always wanted to teach abroad and live abroad, and Rob was nice enough to support me in that. But yeah,
Steph got an offer about 2.5 months ago to live abroad in Sendai, Japan, and teach kindergarten English.
I was filling in for someone who couldn't complete their contract, so the contract was only for 6 months, which is pretty rare. And yeah, so it gives me a chance to complete.
So you came over mid-October. Obviously, it's now Christmas Eve, or here December 25th, Christmas Day.
Yeah.
And she comes home in March. So we thought, since to mark the midpoint of your journey here and our time apart, I would come over for 2 weeks. So I got here about 4 or 5 days ago, and I'm here for another week or so. Leave just after New Year's. I'll show you in a second at the end of this video the view from here and kind of the place, so you kind of get a feel. But let's get to the rest of, because the whole point of this is where we're at. Besides physically where we're at. Relationship-wise, I would say we're doing very well.
Yeah, we're doing great.
We've been together for a little over 2 years. We still live together in Overley. We still have our dog Arrow and our dog Lex. Of course, we can't show them. Last year I showed the puppy of Arrow. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. But tell me, Steph, can you see it?
Yo, so good.
Still recording?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, so that's Arrow now. He is definitely not little. He's very large.
He's a beast.
But he's doing well. My parents are watching him and Lex. We also had a hamster for a little while.
We had several hamsters for a little while.
Beans in particular was the one that lasted the longest, but sadly right before I came here, Beans passed away, so I gave him a proper burial and said some words. Living-wise, well, you've had quite a few jobs this year, I think.
Oh, God. I can't even keep track.
Particularly, I think you were working at the e-learning center for a while, and then Epworth, you were the director of Epworth for like 4 or 5 months?
6 months, I was the director of Epworth. And then I got the offer to come here and pass the baton on to a nice lady named Sally. And
we'll see where that goes afterwards.
Yeah.
Me, career-wise, I've just been working at Stone Ridge is where I got stationed at. I think I was talking about how I was offered a job last year full-time with Ease Technologies. I got put in Stone Ridge as one of their technical consultants. I work with Alan, Mark, and TK, and I actually really love my job. The one downside is the commute, which is about 2 hours each way, so about 4 hours a day. Hoping with my review coming up that I get offered a little bit more money that'll keep me to stay, because otherwise I really enjoy it. Perhaps we'll move closer if Steph finds something there and I do get a raise. If not, Steph's been offered a position in Florida in Fort Myers, so we're going to see if that pans out. That might be an option for us. We're at a very big intersection point for both of us, so depending on where that goes will depend on what we choose to do. But right now, otherwise, film-wise, as usual, I haven't done a ton. I did act
Blue Jeans Woe.
Blue Jeans Woe. Black Jeans Woe.
Black Jeans Woe, I'm sorry.
Which was Bob's film with Victor and all, and that got shown in the 29 Days Film Festival. It wasn't shot for that, but that got shown there.
Very well done. Expect some awards in the future.
Years ago, I talked about my boring zombie apocalypse that I worked on and met Victor and Bob and all. Got to see that at a special screening at the Senator Theater. It was actually very good. I enjoyed it. And we also got to see Return of the Living Dead on the big screen, which was really cool. Steph, of course, couldn't join me for that because she was over here. Yeah. Trying to think other things that have been going on. Family is all doing very well. We just got off the Skype with my mom, my dad, and my brother because it's like I said, Christmas Eve there. So going to talk to my mom, my dad, hopefully my brother, and my grandmother and my grandfather, who are all still doing very well. Trying to think other things. My brother just moved into a new place. Not that that matters to me. Movie-wise, I saw Star Wars. It was excellent.
Saw Star Wars in Japan.
Yes, we did. Drew a blank.
My dad is doing really well. I am getting a lot closer with him, which has been really fun and exciting. Amber and Sandy are also doing well. My mom and my brothers are all in good health. One of my brothers has been in a long-term relationship for a while now, John, and you know, maybe wedding bells on the future for him. So it's kind of exciting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think that's got job, got dogs. Our living situation, we're still in Overley. Like I said, we'll see. Right now, I'm currently subletting to a nice guy named Mark while Steph is gone.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I think everything has been honky-dory, so to speak.
We had a great garden this year.
We did. We grew a lot of, so we grew a lot of tomatoes. Buckets of tomatoes.
Many tomatoes. We took out a big soup pot and just like collected the tomatoes in the soup pot till they were just overflowing.
We had a 4th of July party. We also had a Burgle Day party. We didn't do any Halloween parties this year. Hopefully that'll change this year. It's just a small apartment.
Next year, Rob is going to be BB-8 for Halloween. He just doesn't know it 100% yet.
No.
Sorry, you've got like something on your shoulder.
Of course I do. All right, well, let me show the place real quick, I guess. So, this is the room. Let me see if I step to one end.
It's kind of small. It's cozy though.
So it's basically a square that's a living room, a bedroom, and other things I did this year. I had, these are copies, but I had painted this Jaws painting. It was a very large painting, as well as Alien. You've already seen the Indiana Jones in the past. But this is the rest of the room. Steph made a great Christmas tree since we don't have Christmas trees here in Japan, at least not here.
They're expensive.
The kitchen. I don't need to show you the bathroom, you get the point. Bathroom, toilets in here, and showers in there. There's Steph down there. And then I'll show outside. It's very interesting doing this with daylight because it's normally the middle of the night and I'm a little more energized than I normally am. So, some mountains in the distance. There's a statue of, I think, Buddha all the way out there. But it's been nice, cold, but sunny in Japan. So, oh yes, we went to an owl cafe. That blew Steph's mind, I think.
Yeah. Highlight
of your what?
Life.
Yeah, I was gonna say it better be life. All right, seats. So in conclusion, I would say it's been a very good year.
Yeah.
A lot of change, a lot of things going on. My hair is still slowly receding.
Hair's fine.
Getting older. This is, like I said, the 7th year I've done this, so I'm afraid to go back and look at the first year because I'm sure I look a lot different. I probably sound the same. And curious because I'm getting closer and closer to like the year 10 of these. Doing this for a decade is kind of an interesting goal. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, until next year.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe by the decade we'll be able to produce a little Z-Man and be like, "Papa."
Oh God, no.
We can like Lion King it. Lion King.
A decade makes more sense.
Yeah, it's 3 years.
I was like, next year, no.
No, not next year. God.
Yeah, so I will see you next year unless I die, as usual. Hopefully not in a volcanic eruption or earthquake or tsunami here.
Yeah.
Alright, till next year. Happy holidays.